Hello, welcome back, folks, to another Friday night of Let's Talk Benchrest with Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. Tonight, we're doing another interview. Well, that would be Steve from living in Southwest Virginia. And he's just one state over from me, and got to know him by commenting on some videos, and he started following my channel and supporting me, and I invited him in here a few weeks ago, and he's been a good fit to the panel. Um, he started making some video content, and he keeps getting better as he goes, and he's fresh at this YouTube stuff. So if you have not checked out his channel, we'll be sure to get his channel tagged up here in the side chat so that you guys can go over and give his channel a look and give him a little bit of support. But we're going to learn a little bit about him tonight, and we'll talk about a few other little things too here before we get started drilling him. One is Rimfire Dave is out tonight. He's going to shoot a match tomorrow. He's got about a 2-hour drive ahead of him in the morning, so he opted out of tonight's show. And Brock is not with us. He wanted to be, but he is at in Missouri at Nationals, and he's been shooting for the last 2 days, and he's got 2 more days of shooting ahead of him. And we have some stats from that. So there he is in the side chats. He's at ARA Nationals. He don't have great service, so he couldn't get on tonight. He tried, but was not successful. So up first in the back room, we got Jose, better known as J Delta 22NC. How's your
Hey,
week?
good evening. Thank you for having me tonight. Cannot hear you, chat.
I said, have you had a good week?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Great week. Out there at the 53 yard shooting some Gucci ammo, Federal Auto match.
I don't know if I don't know if I'd call that Gucci, but
He shocked
um,
me. He shocked me.
so another update was Rimfire Dave was supposed to be at Nationals,
Mm,
and he had a little incident. Woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning he was supposed to leave, and his eye was swelled shut.
mm.
He says he's okay. He says he had a sty on his upper and lower eyelid, and they ruptured and caused his eye to get a little infected and puffy. So
Wow.
uh, sorry, I was looking at private chat over there. Anyways, so he didn't make it to nationals, but he's gonna go shoot something tomorrow. You can't keep him down. He's got to stay busy. So up next, we got Brian from Hasbro's Hide.
Hey guys, good to be with you tonight. Uh, Interesting week, but everybody goes through that kind of stuff, and I'm just here to relax, get away from it all, and have a good time. So it's good to be with you.
Glad you picked our show as a getaway place. We love having you. So, all right, up next, we got Mike from over there in Minnesota, and he's better known as the what we call him, J Delta, the mad scientist.
Mad scientist. Yeah. I love his experiments.
Yep.
Yeah. Evening, everyone. Yep, just wrapping up my work week. Took tomorrow off work here again. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but there will be some video and some shooting over the weekend here. Got a bunch of things I need to play around with. Just not sure which one I want to start dabbling in first. Itching to get the Super Match 54 back out, but I do need to do some other stuff on some other rifles. So I I'm mixed right now. I don't know where I'm at or what I'm gonna do. So
Got
Vince
me
over.
so fired up about my 54 coming in. I can't stand it after watching your video.
Yeah,
I
you guys
am.
got me in trouble. All you guys did.
I am. I will just say this: what the thumbnail that I created, "Fear of the Super Match." I am not kidding you. That is the second range day. I've got less than 150 rounds through it. So wait till I get used to it. Wait to see if I, upgrade a front, rest. I got some crazy ideas for some videos I want to do with it and bear that up, but I got to know that it actually does it, and I just haven't had 2 good days with it. So
Mike in the side chat, Vince Ratliff, he's one of our shooters at our range. He said he was over in your neck of the woods on Thursday.
what was he doing over here? I wonder, but I'll
He's
pull something up with the side chat. And
he is retired and he can't stay home, buddy. He's a
Okay.
goer. He goes places.
Well, anybody else that's out there that's a goer and goes places, and if you're in my neck of the woods and it's a Saturday, Sunday, or Monday or Tuesday, you let me know and I will take you to some ranges around here, and we'll do something. So that's an open offer to anybody that watches this.
See, Hillbilly says he put a link out there. Hillbilly, I see. I might have to wait till he gets on here. Got to figure out how to pin it. All right, we'll get him over here. Let's go ahead and get Hillbilly up so we can figure out how to pin that link here. There.
Hey,
Yeah, tell me how to pin that.
So on that comment I made,
Yeah,
over to the far right where the 3 dots are, where you can like boot people and all that stuff, there'll be an option for you to put pin comment. And that way everybody can find his link.
there it is. But when I click the 3 dots, it says delete comment, put user in timeout, or ban user and delete their comments.
Oh,
So we don't want any of those.
no, it should. Yeah, it should have said pin comment. Had an option for that.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm working off an iPad. They're a little different.
Or now you on the YouTube side?
Oh, I'm on.
Yeah, you have to do it on the YouTube side.
Oh, I'm not on the YouTube side. I'm
Okay.
not. I can't multitask like that. So, anyways, so there's his link. If y'all want to go check out Steve, let's go ahead and bring Steve out since we're talking about him so much. Steve, how was your week?
Had a pretty good week.
Wow.
Helped my son-in-law today put down some laminate floor and baseboard and such, and end of last week helped my son put in a dishwasher. So I've had lots of stuff to help people with this week, but it's been a pretty good week.
Well, about 3 years ago when I got my tax returns, I bought enough flooring to do about 4 or 5 rooms in our house, and I think I done 2 of them, and I still got flooring to do the other 3. So anytime you want to come over,
Have a flooring party.
Up next we got George from Southern Rifle. How was your week, George? You're muted.
You sound like one of your videos, George.
Muted, George.
Okay, Matt. Smart ass.
Tell us all that again now that we can hear you.
Yeah.
It's true though, Mac. It's 100% true.
It's the only thing I would complain about your videos is you either got to talk louder or you got to get an external mic or something, George.
I got another camera on the way. We'll get something better. It irritates the shit out of me. I don't even watch videos that are like that.
But
If I can't hear somebody, I'm gone.
you got to understand, George is filming off of a little camcorder, though.
Yeah,
So
we're working on it though. I got another
Yep.
one coming.
It works
we
really
get-
good for zooming out and into the targets and everything, though. You know, it's just for what it does for that. I would have thought it would have had better audio, but
Dude, I bought that camera in 2012, and it just quit the other day. So got another camera coming. Got my deck work done. I just got to shoot off my deck yesterday, and moved another bench down at 100 yards down in the yard. Made a video to that today, which it sucks too, so don't watch it. Actually, there's part 1 and part 2, and they both suck. So I'm just telling you.
Good evening, magazine. Chad, Columbia Mountain Kennel says. He's poking fun at me because I wasn't using the mag release on my Tika.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was kinda,
That
You knew where it was. He's just testing us.
yeah.
Yeah, you know where it was.
Moving on. All right, let's
you know,
go ahead
when you fill out that 4473, I think the shop owner is supposed to ask you if you understand how this firearm functions and everything. I think it's a federal requirement that they ask you that question if you understand, how to safely operate and how the firearm functions. So,
it still functioned. It still done the job. It just
no, if you know how it functions.
Yeah, man, I know, but it still worked the way I done it. It was just a little harder. All right, so let's get the last one out of the back room before he goes to sleep back there. How about Justin Lowe?
Hey guys, glad to be with you tonight.
Hey, Justin.
I'll have my camera turned on here in a little bit. I'm getting ready for bear hunting tomorrow.
All right.
Good deal.
Going hunting bear?
Yep. Got season opens up tomorrow in West Virginia.
So, Brock, as we mentioned, is not here, and he is over at National. So we'll go ahead and share some stuff that he sent me. And man, what an experience he must be having, because check out this.
Dude, he got what, 24th in the PSL? Just a day or so?
Check out the benches down through there, just as far as you can see.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And
That PSL, there's, I see a target laying on the table there.
there's Mr. Brock himself laying them down, boy. Yep. So let's go ahead and run through the scores. So on last week's show, we talked to Brock and learned about Brock. And one thing he mentioned in the show last week is that he had spent some time with a gentleman named Richard Gorman. And Richard lives not too far from Brock, and he says Richard's taught him a lot. So we like for our mentors to be winners, right? So look at the number one spot on this list.
Yep.
That is Richard Gorham himself. And look at number 24. Mr. Brock Garrett sitting there at number 24.
Wow. Nice.
You got to understand, people, what the PSL is. That's the Professional Shooters League.
Look at the name right above Brock.
Hard target, brother.
None other than Jerry Steeler beat Brock out by just 50 points.
Yeah.
So, and here's the rest of the list from, Brock on down, if you know any of those others. But
Got Mark Penrod, Paul Travis Doyd. That's Rock Creek Barrels. Paul was, and he done the Muller barrels. And golly, that's a hit list, brother.
so for Brock, he done this last year too, and he was next to last, and somebody's watching on a separate thing. We're getting an echo. So for him to go from next to last to sitting at top middle of the pack, that's an achievement for Brock. So, and then here's the total score. Sure what
Yeah,
that's
Brock's
about.
over in the side chat.
Yep.
The only guy using using
Dial up.
the only person using Ely's.
Yeah, he's shooting Ely team, guys. I mean, that's what works in his rifle. So he just shooting Ely team.
Yeah, everybody else above him was shooting Wapua.
Oh, wow.
And there's some
Crazy,
sponsored
man.
Ely shooters at that match. A lot of them.
66 total yesterday. Brock, how many scheduled to shoot tomorrow, you said? I think
66, you said?
I think tomorrow is more than that.
Oh,
So they're shooting 5 cards tomorrow and 3 cards Sunday.
That's a bunch of shooting, brother.
I can say, Brock, is shoot straight, buddy. Shoot straight.
Keep them in the
So-
10 ring.
I don't have any pictures, but there is another person that was in the side chat earlier, and I want to shout him out, and that's Mike Moore. Mike Moore is shooting ABRA in Unlimited, and Mike is setting number 6th in the nation right now with ARBA. So
Deal.
congratulations on that. Keep chasing that top spot. You got a little more time left. So J Delta sent a super sticker already for $9.99. Thank you, buddy. So one more thing I want to mention before we get into talking to Steve, and this is something that American Hillbilly has contributed to my memorial match. So here is the stickers that Hillbilly has ordered from Sticker Mule, and everybody that enters the match will get one of these stickers, and there'll be a few extras to give to his wife and his family. But here is the picture of the sticker.
nice.
And he also gave me the transparent version of this so that we could have shirts made if anybody wants a t-shirt made. So
That's awesome, Hillbilly.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
That's
Makes
a
a
little
lot.
very
American,
nice.
man.
Very, very nice.
also I got an email today from J Delta, and J Delta is sending us a LVPO from Athlon, right? Athlon
Yes.
Yep. to give away.
Sorry about
Thank-
that, Chad. I know you told me not to share your phone number or an email to J Delta, but I went ahead and did it, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, I told him. I told him that. I told him you and I were going to have a conversation.
Yeah. He said wall to wall behind the shed.
Yeah. So
That's
first
a mighty
phone call.
long string. That's a mighty long string between them coconuts.
Yes.
yeah.
Normally, your first phone call from Hillbilly is a prank call. Try to prank you first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I called Justin as a prank call. They're about making those shooting rests. And I told him I needed like 250 by the weekend or something.
Oh, wow.
He'll prank you, then talk to you for 2 hours.
Hey, I still haven't got one. Step in line.
Put me on the list, Justin, please.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious.
Oh, I believe you.
Yep. Put me on the list, please. I can wait.
Yeah, well, the bad thing was is Justin goes, this must be Hillbilly. And I'm like, how do you know? And he
Is this
goes,
hillbilly?
you can't disguise your accent.
While we are doing shout outs, I want to shout out another person. I got a little mail call today. Um, and that's Garage Guy 879.
Yes.
He sent me some stickers and some magnets.
Those are sweet.
Yep. So thank you very much, Mark, for that. I did get them. Now, let's go ahead and type good luck in the side chat for all those people that are out there competing with the big league this weekend. And Hillbilly can call them out.
You betcha. And I was kind of watching, a few people said something about an echo. And Steve, it looks like on the monitors that's feeding back to you. Do you have YouTube and
StreamYard.
No, I don't.
You're using the external
All I have
microphone,
is I use an external microphone.
picking up
you might
the
turn your
signal.
speaker away from you a little bit. It's not going into your mic.
That happened to me when I tried to use my external mic. It feeds back.
All right, so let's see what all we got out here, and oh my goodness, they're getting past on me here. So, see, it looks like we got Minnesota Shooting Sports. We got Living in Southwest Virginia, Kentucky Rimfires and Hobbies. See, we got Alaska 1 Andy, Rustic Rimfire 22 out there. We got Vince Ratliff, Ozzy Osbourne. We got I Am Cornholio himself. All right, good to have Cornholio on here. I've seen you come up with other names, so yeah, that's good.
I need some pee for my
got-
bumble.
Yeah. We got Hasbro out there. We got Southern Rifle. J Delta 22 NC, Mr. Coconut himself. We got the shooter out there, Lever Action 22. Garage Guy 879. We got Randy K. And there's Mike Moore out there also. And see, I think that's all we got for right now, but Lever Action says going to be hard for me to go jack with 130 people tuners tomorrow without being noticed before we start.
Oh, you can do it. You can do it.
We also have Frank out there. Good to see each and every one of you.
Yes, bro, he'll tell you how to shave some bullets for him.
Yeah, you just got to shave one side of them, huh, Hasbro?
Well,
The
no,
other
Mike-
one's true.
Mike's been shaving the crap out of them, and it don't change his groups much.
No,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lie.
Anyways, let's get to know Steve. How about it?
Right.
So,
Hey, how's it my sound?
do what?
How's my sound? I unhooked that external mic.
Oh, I can hear you just fine. Yep, the echo's gone too. Yep.
All right, good deal.
So, Steve, where did you get started, or where did you get sucked into all this at? I know you started participating with some challenge targets and stuff, and then you decided you wanted to do some filming, but I can tell from some of the stuff you've shot, you've been dabbling around in firearms for quite some time. So, where did it all get started for you?
Well, growing up, my dad was always a big hunter and a firearms enthusiast. But that's what we grew up doing, a little target shooting. But when I say target shooting, shooting at a spot on a tree or something like that, and hunting. And that's what I did for the biggest part of my adult life. And then several years back, got a little more interested in shooting paper. I don't really hunt much anymore. Started shooting at the local range, me and my brother both. And I had always been watching these YouTube videos starting out years ago, Hickok 45 and 22 Plinkster and all these guys. And I'm thinking, that looks fun. That's something I'd like to do, but I never really tried. And then here a few months ago, I was watching your channel, and I was watching Hillbilly's channel and Mike's channel. And I'm thinking, well, why not? Why not give it a try? So I made my first video, and like I said before, that was the hardest one. Just getting the nerve to do it, I guess. And that's what got me started. But like I say, I've been shooting my whole life. Dad started us out when I was probably 5 or 6 years old.
Wow.
Shooting.
Yep. I'm to that point now. So usually Friday or Saturday morning is my day to film. And I come in and I look at all these rifles and I'm like, okay, which one do I want to take today? And it's like, I know that if I take 5 rifles out there, I'm not going to get all 5 of them videoed. So it's hard to choose what
Yes.
you got all these things spinning up here, content you want to do, and you're like, where do I go today? What do I do today? So, I like to try to change it up just a little bit for the viewers. So that's the hard part for me, is deciding what I'm going to do. And Mike's the same way. Mike, you never know what Mike's putting out. It might be shooting a challenge target, or it might be a scientific experiment. You never know.
You don't want to make them other rifles jealous just using one all the time. So.
I rub on all of them.
My biggest problem now is that rifle I got off Mike shoots so good that I have trouble leaving it in the safe when I go to the range.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, you do best with it, so that's the one you want to. That's the one you want to show up with.
And I've got a B14R, and both of those shoot really well. That's probably my 2 best shooting rifles.
That's hard. So, how do you go from shooting a custom and shoots that's drilling a 10 ring back to a budget rifle shooting budget ammo? It's tough to do. It is. It's tough to do.
And that's the other thing. As far as the really good ammo, I never bought any of that stuff forever. I was shooting CCI standard velocity, which I know it's fair, but I was shooting stuff like that, or shooting mini mags. And it's just in the last year, probably, or a couple years, that I've started shooting a little better stuff. And it's amazing the difference it does make.
Mike Moore is rubbing on rifles with shiny paint leaves fingerprints. Mike, he's been sharing some photos with me this week. He has a little side hustle going on. He custom paints stocks and clear coats them, and man, he's putting out some nice work. Like he'll do the bedding for you and everything, and paint them, and
nice.
They are slick. They're slick. So
discount on that JB Weld for that bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get with him, because this winter I'm gonna focus on building me an unlimited 1022, and I'm gonna let him do a stock for me. I gotta decide which stock I want, but I'm gonna let him doll one up for me, and we're gonna build us an unlimited rifle. So
does he do just wooden or polymer, or
he will do fiberglass, he will do wood, but now wood, I mean, if you got a pretty wood stock, then he'll clear coat it, just make it, put a shine on it, but
nice.
Like the fiberglass ones, he showed me one the other day. Man, it looked like a bass boat. It's much sparkle in it.
Looked like a glitter rocket.
Yep. So
yeah, everybody everybody needs some of that bass boat glitter on something.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, Brock was getting off so he could get some rest. So, good luck to him. And garage guy, you ain't tell me nothing about it. I've only built about 10 or 12 of them. I trade them off or let them go. I'm down to two, and the one I have right now, I held the high score at the range with it for 2 years, but it got taken away from me this year, and I ain't tried real hard to take it back, but I might have to get it out tomorrow or Sunday and see if I can't get my high score back. But I like a good 1022. You can make them shoot. Well,
That's
look
for
at
sure.
Mike over there. He's shooting a custom 1022. He's sixth in the nation in ARBA. I mean, they will shoot. So, anyways, Hasbro, what you got for Steve?
Well, of what you shoot today, sort of back to Chad's point, what would be the first gun you'd want to take to the range? This is a hard question.
That is a
Chad
hard
couldn't answer
question.
this one.
That's a hard question. I can narrow it down to two.
Mike's Sandsuit.
Yeah, that Savage and Shoots.
Yeah.
Mike's got a new baby.
And I've got a Bergara B14R that shoots really good. I can get down to those two, but I don't know if I can narrow it down to one.
Fair enough. That's good
you're
choices.
enjoying that. I'm glad you're enjoying that Savage and Shoots as much as you are. I really, truly am, and I mean that. Only reason I let it go is it was, I have too many different things that I wasn't shooting, and that was one that just wasn't getting to see any range time. So,
yeah, I understand. It's a nice rifle. I'm just tickled to death with it.
and you got a pretty good deal on it too.
Oh, when I saw that on your website, you made the video and you commented you had some stuff. Saw it on your website. I broke fingers trying to email you. I just knew somebody get ahead of it.
Yeah.
So, George, turn your microphone on, and then you ask Steve a question.
You talking to me?
Oh,
I was interested in what kind of camera equipment stuff you're using. You're coming out some really good videos.
I'm not using anything real fancy. Cell phone to record my bench video, and I've had an extra Samsung Galaxy that I use for that. And then the downrange, I tried a couple different things. Tried cell phone down there, but made me nervous having my personal cell phone down there close to the target. Yeah. So tried a GoPro my brother had, and it worked pretty well. And then I picked up a little camera, and I can't remember the brand name, off of Amazon last week, that will do 4K videos. It's kind of a knockoff, I think, of a GoPro. And I'm going to give it a try next go.
Yeah, I think that's the same camera I got ordered.
So, my next range day, I'm going to try something new. So, I'm going to put my phone back down range. But, I can go right here on my Apple Watch, and go to camera, and I can hit start and stop. I can start and stop my camera down range.
You can't hide, honey.
That might be a game changer for me, because that's one reason I hated having the phone down range, is because I had to walk down there and back every time I wanted to stop and start it. But me and Justin went to that ABRA match Saturday, and they wanted to take a group photo, and the guy that was taking the photo, he was in the group with us, and he goes like this, and I was like, now why didn't I think of that? I already have the watch. I mean, why did I not think of that? So, yeah, I'm gonna try that out.
Pretty slick.
Hillbilly, unmute your mic. It's your turn.
All right. I know she didn't tell me to turn my camera on, but I will. Oh man. Real quick, Darwin jumped out there. He jumped in the side chat. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, Steve. I am such a big Marlin fan, and of course, I watched your video on your Marlin, and everybody go check that out. But can you tell us about that Marlin? Like,
I can
how you acquired it and all that? Because I mean, I'm like, I know a lot of people's like, Winchesters and and shoots, but man, when I seen that Marlin, I'm like, oh my! I mean, I was like, oh wow! I'm super excited.
Yeah, I like that rifle too. There about 2 years ago, I was in a local gun shop, just browsing, and I saw that rifle sitting on the shelf. It's a JM Marlin, a Ballard style rifle, and from what I read from the markings on it, it was made somewhere between 1876 and I think 1881, if I remember correctly.
Wow. Nice.
And then, I saw it had a heavy barrel on it, picked it up. I had to have it, so I put it in layaway that day, and went back and picked it up a little later, brought it home, and when I was messing with it, I found markings on the barrel that said, I think the guy's name is A.O. Nieder, and I'm like, okay, I wonder what this deal is. So I looked him up, and he's a gunsmith that was well known for working with the 22 long rifle, and he was from Michigan. They had the Michigan markings on the barrel. And he had a gun shop up there from 1920 to 1940, I think it was.
Wow.
So he had rebarreled that rifle sometime in that date range. And somebody has done some, I guess you'd say, country customization to it as far as modifying the stock and a few things to make it more shootable from the bench. But it's got a lot of character and it does shoot good. And I need to spend a little more time behind it and see just what it'll do. But it's a nice little rifle.
What was those initials again?
I think it's A.O. Nieder, N-E-I-D-E-R.
Oh,
yeah. And there's stuff about him online. He supposedly, I think, helped create the 25-06. And like I say, he was known for his barrels and for working with the 22 long rifle.
Well, I don't get that lucky on the initials. The only thing I get to find initials is, I don't know if you heard of them, but J.A. Pan. Most usually initials are on my stuff, so I didn't know.
Like
C.A. China.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely
never heard of
with that gun when you put that video up. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so nice.
And I've looked for them online, and I saw a couple at auction, but none of them that said they'd been rebarreled by this guy.
Really?
But there's the rare. Apparently, like I say, I found one or two over the past year or so.
Garage guy wants to know if the gun shop was in Saltville.
That is the one, garage guy.
Man.
We were over there on a range day, me and my brother, and we walked in there, and I saw that rifle and laid it away, and we walked out, and he said, if you hadn't laid it away, I would have.
I'll tell you what, I got to lay away right now, and you'll laugh. I got a Remington nylon in layaway.
Nylon 66.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was priced right, and for what I've seen them going for, I put it in layaway for about half of what they're going for. So why not? So, all right, Mike, what's your question?
First rifle I ever fired was one of the Black Diamond 56.
Yeah, this is a brown one.
So Steve, I know your first rifle that you ever bought was a 1022. So, and you're 18. So what was the first rifle that, your father, your grandfather, whoever like gifted you? What was the first thing that you were traipsing around, killing squirrels or birds with or something?
Uh, I think I was 7, if I remember right. And Dad bought my brother and I a Winchester 94-22. He had been looking. We went looking for guns all day that day. We wanted to buy us a rifle, and what he wanted to get us is one of the little Stevens favorites, the single shot. But all the gun shops couldn't find one anywhere. So we went by a local department store in Abingdon, Virginia, that had these rifles. And I, of course, can't say prices, but it had a sale tag on these Winchester 94s. And he told the guy behind the counter, he said, I want to buy that rifle. And the fellow said, well, that price is wrong. He said, no. He said, you've got it priced. That's what I want it for. And, they called the manager and they let him have it. But that Winchester 94-22 was my first 22 rifle. And it's sitting over here in the gun safe now. It's got a lot of years and some wear on it. But
you haven't done any videos with it, or?
I haven't, and I intend to. I thought about throwing that 12-power Weaver scope on it and trying that 100 yards vintage rifle challenge. I hadn't shot that rifle in years. After it got grown and moved out, we just left it with Dad, and he hunted with it. I couldn't tell you how many rounds have been shot through it. And he passed about 3 years ago, and I've got the rifle now. But I need to do a video with it. Like I say, it's got 50 years of wear on it, but it's still a good rifle.
It's 50 years of character.
Exactly.
Darwin says, Hillbilly, that J.A. Pan stuff is good stuff these days, most people are looking for J.A. Pan glass in their scopes,
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
You kind of dated yourself right there.
Boomstick, he says, when Chad and Justin are talking about going bar hunting, do you think they mean bear hunting or the pub?
Not say bear is in the critter.
Not anymore, Boomstick. In my younger days, if the hunting didn't go well, then I might have found a bar. But I don't drink, so yeah.
Boomstick's a little too far north. You don't know how to spell bar. It's B-A-A-R. There's 2 A's, not one. Bar.
Sometimes 2 R's too.
Yeah, 2 R's.
R. That's a pirate in him.
Yeah.
So, Garage Guy, you said, didn't you get a speeding ticket in Abingdon, Virginia? No, sir, I got a window tint ticket in Abingdon, Virginia.
It's a good place to get one.
So, actually, I had a back seat of a Chevrolet Cobalt completely full of illegal fireworks, and they were covered with a blanket. And I got pulled over for window tint, so I was nervous as a dog crapping razor blade. I got out of the car and took the officer's razor blade and pulled the tint off the windows right beside the road, and he let me go on.
Wow.
Well,
So
I was talking about window tint. I was 18 and I had it on my Camaro. And I got pulled over, got warned a couple times. And anyway, State Patrol pulled me over, and he says, "Hey, you need to, take that window tint off, or you'll get a ticket." And I told him, I said, "Well, the reason it's on here is I don't want to fade the interior on my car, so I'd just rather go ahead and pay the ticket, So if you want to just go ahead and give me a ticket, that's fine. I'm not taking it off." And he goes, "I'll be right back." He came back with a razor blade, and he went down right the middle of each side of those glass on both sides of my Camaro. He goes, "Have a good day." Went back and got in his car. I'm like, well, now it looks like crap. I gotta take it off.
All right, so one more quick story, Steve and Garage Guy. My grandfather, when he was in his 20s, he went to Virginia, and a Virginia officer pulled him over. My grandfather had the round headlights in his old truck that had the chrome half visors on the headlights.
Yep.
And the Virginia officer did not like those chrome bezels on his headlights. And my grandpa's like, I don't understand what you've pulled me over for. He said, those are not illegal. And he said, I pulled you over because you got a headlight out. And my grandpa says, I don't have a headlight out. He took his billy club and went, he said, you do now. What's up with Virginia, boys, and law? Shoot.
You run into something that's got a problem.
Yeah. All right, Justin, let's get back on track here.
Question for Steve.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of put you on the spot with this one. So, are you coming to our match on the 13th?
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
All right.
All right.
That's great. It'd be a good time to be had.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I don't even know if I'm gonna shoot because we got so many prizes to give away, and we're serving food. I may not even put an entry in. I may just run the show that day.
I'll help you out.
Justin,
So
do you think that's a result of the last shoot he was at?
Yeah. He's trying to quit.
take that back. Whatever class
Are you
Hasbro
depressed,
shoot-
Chad?
Whatever class Hasbro shoots in, that's the class I will enter.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Have a grudge match.
Well, you want to know why Steve decided for sure to go? This right here.
Was he
They
mistaken?
get one of them
That
stickers.
made the difference.
Yeah, man. Those are nice abilities. Everybody will love them.
I'm thinking about driving there myself to get one.
Anybody else hearing a thump when I talk? Jay Delta says he hears a thump every time I talk.
So,
It might
What
be your
rifles you
Bluetooth.
plan
Are
on
they still
bringing,
on?
Steve?
It's not that bad. It just
I'll probably
no,
bring
no.
the hand shoots and the B14R.
okay.
I should
Don't
put you in
have-
precision class and factory class. Well, the B14 be in, Chad? Precision or factory?
I think it falls in precision.
Okay.
Does he have a tuner on it?
I do not.
Good. Then you'll be in there. That's what I shot with precision. So.
Well, you bring that Marlin Justin be trying to shoot that 100 yards with open sights.
Here, get your
Yeah,
practice
that's true.
hit.
I would like to
They
see
throw the
them
Marlin in the car just to let you guys look at it.
Yeah, be sure to bring it.
That's
It's
right.
Get your
unique.
practice. Get your practice in because everybody gang up on Hasbro Day.
That's the way it seems to work out. I'm not sure how this happens, but
So, hey, since they're in the side chat and on the panel, and we're calling people out, George and Darwin, are you guys coming?
Is George
I didn't
muted?
hear him say anything.
Crickets on that.
I think he's had enough. He can't take it. He muted.
I don't know. Somebody in the side chat, Vince, a while ago said something was funny about my audio too. So I don't know. Maybe it's me.
You're kind of clicking to me, Chad.
Because ever since you started, there's been a thump.
Yeah, I'm going to turn your echo cancellation off, see if that makes a difference.
I'm not doing anything different than I did every other night. So I don't understand.
It went away. It looked like it went away.
Arvin says they're going to try. Good. Awesome.
It'll be great.
So,
Yeah, the thump went away.
How many cards we gonna shoot, Chad? Since it's on Saturday.
we're going to start earlier in the day because it's going to be a big day. It's going to be a big day. We will probably start at noon and go ahead and get some eating done and then go to shooting after everybody's had some time to eat and fellowship because all you guys from YouTube are coming, and we're gonna have range members there that's gonna want to meet you and stuff. So I figured I would get up there early and get some food ready. We'll meet for lunch and have us a lunch, and then we'll get everything going with the match and have the match. Uh, shoot as many cards as you want. Um, for every entry, you get a door prize ticket. So,
Well, there you go.
But it's gonna be a fun day. Rimfire said it's fixed, so Hillbilly, you the man.
Yep.
All right, so we're down to Jose. What's your question?
Yes, and I was going to tell Steve, you're going to have some room on the way back because I know you're going to sell me that anshoots. So, so it's not going back. No, I'm just kidding. So my question is, and I think everybody already asked, but I guess the anshoots become your favorite now.
Like I say, it and that Bergara both shoot really well, so that's probably two of my favorites.
I got a B14 hard too, and he shoots very well.
Yeah.
Good deal. So I'll bring an extra bag to put it in. Just kidding. I'm gonna look at Mike's website, see if he's got another one out there for maybe giveaway or something like that.
But you know what kills me is he said he got that gun out of North Carolina, so it probably flew
Really?
right past me and you
Wow,
both. Wow.
man, he shoots
Vince-
really good. I watched that
Vince-
video. It's a good rifle.
Vince said he's gonna bring the Tums for the shoot, but we don't need no Tums. You know as well as I do.
Pretty
It's the
spicy.
best.
Might need some tissue for the kind. But
It's the best hot dog chili you'll ever put in your mouth.
Wow.
So,
we gonna do make some smoked bologna sandwiches.
have hot dogs, and our buddy Bruce makes homemade hot dog chili. It used to be called the Hot Dog Shootout, but then Kenny passed away, so now it's the Kenny Blackburn Memorial. So, Steve,
Yes,
what
sir.
direction are you going now that you've dove down this rabbit hole and you're amongst all of us 22 shooters? What is on your bucket list? What's next? Where are you going?
I don't know.
Savage Mark
That's a good
II.
question. Actually, am getting a Savage Mark II, the F, the sporter barrel.
Yeah.
Rural King had those on a really, really good sale, a clearance sale. So I've got one. I haven't picked it up yet, but I've got one coming just to give it a try.
Yep. The Savage Shootout stuff, it's becoming a thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is.
That
That's why I had to go get the Savage BR.
I think you're going to start seeing CCI making a comeback too. More people shooting CCI with Josh doing this, this steel CCI, limiting it to, a PRS style match and making it where you can't shoot anything better than CCI. It's like what my CCI challenge target was. It levels the playing field. Yeah, you're gonna get a flyer. Even if you weigh it out, Chad.
Yep.
and
I
then
like
I had fun with
Green
that
tag
challenge
line
target.
revamped.
Don't tell all my cheat codes.
Well, but you can do the same thing with the Aguila.
Yeah.
Did you say that with a straight face?
I did. I mean, why pay an extra $1 for CCI and you can use Aguila and then outsheet it?
Seriously, just sit there and say that after shooting those groups this week with that good ammo.
Well, but we're comparing
Uh, uh,
CCI. That's
Yeah. You're not far off there.
Really, what it is though, with that, to be honest, the Aguila, was it extra something super
super extra.
I've had great luck with that. It's the equivalent of it. The difference is that at least where I'm at regionally, I can find CCI everywhere. Finding
Yeah.
Aguila, not so much. So
We can't see
Hey,
that.
don't-
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, and
Don't
target.
encourage Hillbilly. I have enough fun teasing him. Don't encourage him.
This right here stuff shoots pretty good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the deal is, like, same with CCIs, you're going to get flyers. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, but
That-
I agree on the, like, the, you know, everybody shooting the same ammo, you know, kind of like, yeah, stock car racing, you know, everybody, you know, you're back to even playing field. And so,
limited to this cubic inches.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try the Aguila Subsonic. You might like that.
That
Mike
target
Morris,
match competition, Chad. That if you've, I've got an old brick of it, and on the old brick it specifically said, uh, uh, made for barrels 24 inches and longer. Whether there's any truth to it or not, but it shot really good out of my Stevens 416, which is a 24-inch barrel. So
this is what you get into a whole lot right here. Is like Mike's saying right here. Aguila had an older run that was Ely primed, and it shot pretty decent. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like Wolf. You know, you get Wolf ammo. It's Ely ammo. It used to be made by SK. There's a couple different variants of the Wolf ammo out there. So Norma, look at Norma's head stamp. It's got a RWS head stamp on it. So you get into all this cross-referenced ammo, you know.
Yep.
So every now and then you can get a hold of something in that line, Aguila, or, you know, that will shoot Wolf. You know, Justin had some Wolf ammo shot pretty good.
Some Wolf is RWS primed also.
Yep.
You can get some of those ammos that will shoot, but when you find it and you realize that it'll shoot, can you find more of it? That's the problem.
Yeah.
So Vince Ratliff says super extra, good ammo. I have some Aguila standard velocity up here that I found. I've yet to get to try it that much. Norma TAC 22 ammo, Mike Moore says, is RWS. Yep.
Well, what I seen you and Justin that time? Fiochi?
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
shot pretty good, except for it had a flyer every 5 rounds, at least. One flyer.
I mean, that's the thing with CCI. You can shoot some amazing groups, but you can guarantee there's flyers coming and big ones. So when it's on, it's really good.
Garage Guy had a question for Steve over here in the side chat. He says, do you think you'll ever go towards 22 LR pistol shooting?
I've got a few of those. 22
Bullseye
rounds.
class.
I've never competed with them, but I've got a Browning Buckmark that I bought back about 92. Got a Ruger Mark III target model, and then a couple of revolvers, and I like shooting those too.
If it goes bang, we'll shoot it, right?
That's it.
Hillbilly's got a target for it out right now.
No.
Hillbilly, I've even shot a high point, so
Hey, buddy, you have no
That's
idea.
there's no pride. He's completely got no pride.
So Hasbro, what's your question for Steve?
So, you've been shooting a lot of challenge targets. Do you think you're going to move into shooting formal competition in 22, we'll say?
I don't know. It's something, just in this last few months, something that I've even thought about, and it's something I'd be interested in.
Do you have something local that does matches?
Kettlefoot's about 45 miles away from me, and they do some competitions.
Yeah.
And then the North Fork Sportsman's Club over in Saltville, Virginia, they have some 22 competitions over there.
I've been getting your feet wet. I'm gonna get into competition shooting. Let's just go on down to Kettlefoot where all the big dogs are.
Yeah, that's jumping in the deep end first thing.
Yeah. Hey, you get better by shooting with better. So.
Well,
Well, just
I
shooting
should
with
be able to find better. That's no problem.
You might
just
not
shooting with
want to
Chad and
jump
Justin
in.
and Rimfire and Elijah there a few weeks ago. It's got me hooked. So I was talking to Rimfire Dave a couple of days ago about this very thing, and he was encouraging me to also shoot an ABRA since I have 3 rifles that are really pretty much set up that'll compete in that. So I think I'll do it this next year.
All you gotta do is shoot one match, and they put you on their leaderboard. Me and Justin shot one match this year, and we're on the we're on their score sheets.
There you go.
We're way down there.
We're on it.
George, what do you got for him?
Shit, I don't know. I'm thinking. What kind of, you do any shotgunning at all?
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry.
Do you do any shotgunning at all?
Not for quite a while. Used to squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting, something like that. Did some shotgun shooting, but as far as trap, skeet, I've never really got into it. Started out rabbit hunting with a Winchester Model 37 16 gauge that belonged to my granddad. And it was a great rabbit gun because he had got mad at something. I don't remember the story exactly, but he had hit at something with the rifle and messed up the end of the barrel, so he cut all the choke out of it. So you could hit a rabbit pretty quick. You better hit it quick because if it got very far away from you, you wasn't going to get it.
That's pretty cool.
Gabriel come in there shouting out, "Hey!"
Yeah, hey, buddy.
So, Hillbilly, what's your next question?
Oh man. So if where's your passion at with the rifles? Kind of rimfire Benchrest or center fire, what? And if you could pick a rifle or pistol, whichever one, what would for free, like you just pick what you want and get it. Yeah. What one would you pick?
Well, that is a tough question. I'm really getting into the rimfire. About, like I say, the last 3 or 4 years, I've been shooting a lot more rimfire. Like center fire too, but reality of the world is it's a lot more expensive to shoot center fire.
Yeah.
Got into the rimfire, and then you go down the rabbit hole of buying little more upgraded rifles, and
it ain't that much cheaper.
It's not that much different.
Not anymore.
But I think I would enjoy Benchrest. I don't really think, as being at my age, that I want to try to get into any of the more active competitions, PRS and NRL, that kind of stuff. But I think Benchrest is the direction I'd be interested in going.
So what rifle would you choose if you could have your pick of any?
Right now, probably Mike's Anschutz 54.
Mike's.
I'm a big fan of vintage rifles.
Yeah.
I have been for a long time. And I've got some older stuff, but I think I would try to go vintage. And I do like the Anschutz. This is my first experience with one, and it's won me over.
Oh, awesome.
You're hurting us 52 guys' hearts over here.
I've never had a 52 in my hands. I do know where there's a Winchester 75 at for sale.
Yeah.
And I've been looking at that one too.
52 will change your life.
Yeah. I know I've looked at them as far as online. I've not seen an opportunity locally to pick one up. But
I have to let you pull the trigger on one on the 13th.
Oh, yeah. We'll put you behind one.
And that might be the worst thing you could do.
It won't go home with you. You'll have to find your own. But
yeah.
All right. So, Mike, what's your next question, buddy?
Uh, so since I guess same thing I asked you about the first rifle. So what's the first handgun you ever purchased or owned?
Uh, First handgun I ever bought was a Ruger single six convertible, stainless steel 5.5 inch barrel. And first one I ever shot, Dad had a Ruger Mark II target model, and that's the first one I ever shot. And I ended up that gun. We've still got all Dad's stuff at his house. We've not done anything with it. My mom still got it there, but I'd like to have that pistol someday if it works out that way. But I've got a Ruger Mark III, like I say, I like real well, and a couple other 22s. I guess as far as shooting, that Browning Buckmark shoots as good as anything I've ever held. And I put a lot of rounds through that thing the last 25 years.
Yeah, that's a
earlier ones shot real well.
So, Justin, what's your next question?
So talking about Browning Buckmarks, I have 2 of them and love them. So you're definitely on the right path with those. So what's the one gun that got away that you kind of kick yourself over not buying, or one you traded off, or something you wish you had back?
Back in the day, I had a Marlin, one of the 44 lever actions.
Oh yeah.
Had the brass saddle ring, all that fun stuff. And I bought it from my uncle at a very reasonable price. And then, life happened, things got tight, and I ended up selling it. And I would love to have that gun back.
Yeah.
I love that rifle.
Sometimes that's pouring salt in the cut with that question, but
Well, it happens to all of us.
yeah.
What about you, Jose?
Yes, sir. The range that you shoot at, is that your range, or that's the range you belong to?
It's a range I belong to. It's the
What
sportsmanship.
distance does a range has?
They have a 200-yard rifle range and a 600-yard rifle range. And then they've got pistol bays, and they've got a shotgun range also.
Yeah, you ought to try the 200 yards with your 22. You get hooked.
I have tried it just playing around,
Yeah.
and I need to stretch on out there a little bit.
Yeah, it's just for fun. So you'll like it, shoot some, just anything out there, clays or whatever, but it's fun. I like to shoot that metal target, so.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
the 600-yard range has some metal targets hanging in it as well
yeah,
as it stands.
and hard seltzers, you got to shoot one of those. I'll tell you, I shoot all kind of things far that way, but that was the most fun. And I wish I could have recorded the first one that bounced and cut the can almost in half.
It ricocheted.
It ricocheted. I mean, he made like a big laceration. But yeah, it's fun, and you're gonna get very interested in 22 Rimfire. It's addictive,
Yeah,
but it's fun, a lot of fun.
One constant at 200 yards, though. You're
Yeah,
going to get addicted, or you're going to learn all kinds of new colorful language. To be one of the two.
yeah.
So, this is a 2-part question. So, about how many 22 shooters do you have at your local range?
Honestly, I'm not sure because I haven't really competed. And a lot of the times when we go shoot, me and my brother will go during the week when there's not as many people out. So I've not met with just a few guys that shoot over there. I had one fella, and I can't remember his name. He's not a 22 shooter, but he competes in the muzzleloader competitions, which I figured Hasbro would find interesting.
Yeah, there you go.
He was talking to us a little bit there one day.
Well, the reason I asked that question was, so in the past, we've always shot 2 matches a month here at our range, and we always shoot the USBR target. But I'm going to change things up next year. I almost went to 1 match a month just because of attendance was not as good this year. We've had some people with some health issues. We had heat. Our attendance was down. So I really was studying on whether or not it was worth it to keep having 2 matches a month. But I am going to continue to do it twice a month. But I'm going to shoot USBR and
UBR.
I'm going to shoot UBR. And the UBR is the match that George is coming out with, where we're going to have a scorecard that George is going to keep up with, and you're going to be able to go online and look and see how you stack up against other clubs that are shooting this thing. So, do you think that's something you would be interested in doing? Is hosting a UBR match at your local range and getting people involved and seeing how they stack up against other people shooting rimfire UBR around the country?
Possible. I'd have to talk to the people in charge of the range, but that's something that could possibly do.
And George can show you the target after the show, I guess, or whatever. But I like the target.
Yeah, I watched Chad's video where you went to that match, and it did look really fun.
That's the target. It's
It's
one
6
thing
shot.
about you're cutting your ammunition cost in half.
Yeah,
Most rimfire targets are like 25 bulls.
yeah.
That was 6. You do 4 cards of that in a 10-minute match. I mean, it's pretty fun.
You put 5 on each one, George?
6.
That
6 on each one?
One shot
Yeah,
per
there's
target.
6.
Oh, one shot.
Yeah.
I
One
did
shot per target.
chart.
The 2 targets in the center are cider targets, and then you got targets 1 through 6 around the outside edge. You get 1 shot at each of those. The maximum score on that is a 66. So you got a 10 ring, and then you got a ticker in the middle, which is your X, and you have to cut the ticker completely out to get that X. If you get an X, then it's an 11. So if you get 6 11s, it'd be a 66. That's the maximum score on 1 card. So
pretty cool.
It's a
I'll
3
talk
card
to my
match.
club guys today. We're gonna start doing it
it's a
probably
4-card match.
probably next month. Or October. We're gonna start shooting those.
I'm excited. I think it would be neat to have, because we've already got we're established in rimfire shooters, to be able to let them shoot a card that they can go and look and see how they stack up against people all over, not just the people at our local range. I think that's a good concept. I do.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, one good thing about this is pretty much, George, you're in charge of this, right? I mean, that's like...
Yeah. Well, me and Danny Hensley is the brainchild of UBR, the center fire side. He's been doing that since 2011, I think. But yeah, the rimfire side, that's all me.
All right, well, let's keep moving. We got about enough time to everybody get one more question in on Steve. So, Hasbro, it's your turn.
Well, now you've run out, but let's go back to ammo. So of the ammo, what is your shoots like the best? Because I got one coming and I really want to know.
It shoots the Ely team real well, and it shoots RWS rifle match real well. And it even did pretty good with CCI standard velocity.
Don't say that. Hillbilly's listening.
Do you think it shoots Ely team good because that's what Mike cut its teeth on? Because he used to be a team shooter.
Maybe.
And team, I've said it a bunch of times. I got like 3-4 rifles that like pistol match team, pistol match special, and team evenly right down the middle. The problem is I had like 3 bricks of that team, and I can't find any team with the same velocity anywhere. So that's why you're not seeing me shoot it. Otherwise, you'd see me shooting it more. I'm down to where I got like 3 boxes, and I'm out. So,
what velocity are you looking for, Mike? I'll keep an eye out.
1066.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
same thing everybody else is looking for.
Yep.
George, what's your next question?
How far are you? I ain't looked at the map. How far are you from like Jonesville,
From where?
Virginia?
Jonesville. That's probably about two hours or something like that. You know where Bristol is, the
Yeah.
raceway. I'm about 50 miles from Bristol.
Okay.
45, 50 miles.
I was going. I was going to say if you were close to Jonesville, there's a really good range there. I don't know. We'll get you into this. We'll get you into this Benchrest stuff one way or another.
Like I say, I enjoy it, and I think that if I did get into competition, that's one I'd prefer. That, and I've also kind of been interested in long gone, but I need some work before I'm ready for that.
Yeah, me and you both.
They have long gone matches down at Kettlefoot once a month. They started having them. It's either last year or this year.
Well,
I bet you Mike doesn't shoot long gone with CCI standard velocity.
Yeah. Well, I've got a video out there. You got to dig back for it, but where I am shooting half-minute targets with CCI standard velocity out of my B14. I mean, it's not that I'm consistently hitting it, but I'm hitting it. So, but again, that was like we were talking earlier about ammo. That was the old blue box, dark blue box, and again, yeah, ammo's not what it was a while back. So.
And like anything else, it's susceptible to lots, even CCI.
Yep.
Darwin, I'm not 100% sure. I would like to come, but I think Justin is a no because he's bear hunting. So I don't think I can get unless he gets a bear. I mean, if he gets a bear between now and then, then I might get him to come.
Maybe you guys asking that bar jerky come to 13.
Bar jerky. Hillbilly, what's your question?
Yeah, Steve. Besides YouTube gun content, what do you enjoy? What else do you enjoy watching on YouTube?
I watch a lot of these how-to videos. I'm no mechanic, but I do a lot of my own work, and I've learned quite a bit of stuff on YouTube working on vehicles and such.
All right.
That's probably my other interest. And like I say, it's just self-preservation. Instead of going and paying some guy $70-$80 an hour to work on it, I'll watch a video and try to do it myself.
For years, that's all I thought YouTube was a how-to platform.
Yeah.
I didn't know there's any gun content or nothing. So, yeah, man, I'm with you.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm really thankful you didn't say you like watching guys drinking hard seltzers and see what happens to them.
Yeah, the expression.
I think the only person hates hard seltzers more than hillbillies is Brandon Herrera, and he
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Arwen, if y'all tie that one up down there at Jackie's range where we could just put a shot on it, he might come down there.
He might get a chance at it now.
All right, Mike, what's your next question?
I thought Hillbilly was going to ask it, but he asked something a little bit different. Hobbies, or do you collect anything else like stamps, coins? Is there anything else that you like that you have a passion about that you collect?
Crazy as it sounds, fishing poles, and it's not like I'm collecting old stuff or anything. I like to fish, so I see something I like, I grab it. Knives, like knives real well. I've got quite a few of those. Got knives I've had since I was a kid. And the other day, and I thought this was kind of cool, picked up one of these new Ozark trail knives from Walmart. They apparently come out with a new model. But good knives and cheaper knives. I like knives. And collecting
Justin.
grandkids. I've got 6 of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing better than them grandkids, I'll tell
That's
you.
a fact.
Justin.
Yeah, my turn again.
Yeah, buddy.
You ever see yourself getting into a custom build of a 22 rifle, or is that down the road a little bit far, or what?
Probably down the road. I would like to.
Yeah.
But you start looking at the cost of them. I don't know when it would be.
Yeah.
But, I think that would be awesome just to have them.
I have a few of them.
Yeah, I know you've got some nice stuff.
I can't quit. I'm addicted.
It is, and the thing with me, I mean, I would like to have some of the custom stuff, but I just I like the older stuff too.
I'm a vintage guy at heart.
Same way. Yeah.
I was down
Mike Moore's been down there to Jackie's Range, George. He says he used to have a bowling pin hung up at 500 yards. They used to try to hit it with their 22s after Benchrest matches.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yep.
It ain't been hit too many times.
Says his EDC is a Ozark Trails $4 knife. He's cheap. Well, there's my EDC.
Yeah, got one of those that you sent me.
So, I have been looking to try to catch that deal that you said, because there were Steve sent me a message and said those knives was on a rollback, and they are, but they're gone. So, and apparently they're on a rollback because the old knives are in a blister pack like this. The new knives are in a cardboard pack like this. So the only reason they done a rollback on all these is they're setting a new modular with packaging like this, is what I was told.
I cleaned out our local store. Those
yeah. So these were supposedly marked down to 4 beans a piece.
Yeah.
So if there's ever a price of like something with 88 cents, it's going to be discontinued.
Yep. So
thank goodness Ozark Trails didn't have the same marketing CEO as Cracker Barrel. So
M. Gabriel says, "How do you know if you hit the pin? It moves."
Most of the time, if you've got a good piece of glass, you can actually see that bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mike Moore says custom 22s are addictive. You can say that again.
Oh, I can imagine.
Man. Anyways, Jose.
Yes, sir. Talking about custom 22s, I just bought my last one, and that was 5 rifles before that one. So
You did not.
yeah, you know,
You
and I was talking to Chad today. I started with 1 voodoo. Now I got 3. I don't know how I got it, but it was, it's like a Godfather. One of those you can't refuse, right? So, my question for you is, centerfire rifles. What calibers you own? You own.
Got a 308 and 25-06. Actually, I got a couple of 308s. I've got a 6mm Creedmoor, which Mike advised me that those burn out barrels, but I picked that one up a couple years ago, and so far the barrel's good on it. It's a Bagara.
Right.
Let's see, what else do I have center fire? Hard to remember. I've got several, but I think the two 308s. I got 303 British. I got a British rifle, and I think that's probably it.
Any particular one you like to shoot the most? 308?
I like that 6mm Creedmoor. I've took it out to 600 yards. Well, and I forgot my ARs. I've got a couple 5.56 ARs. I've got a 7.62 by 39 AR that, by all accounts, shouldn't be as accurate as it is because it's an Anderson build. You know, people talks about Anderson, but that gun will shoot, and you can shoot that cheap brush and ammo through it, and it's really accurate. So I like that 6 Creedmoor. I do. I've got a 6.5 Creedmoor. I forgot that. They'll just keep popping up here in a minute.
Yeah.
All
Good
right,
deal,
guys.
good deal.
So let's run around the room and bring this show to a close. So real quick, Jay Delta, what you got coming up?
So next week, I think I got 3 videos coming on that Anschutz 2007-2013 that it was loaned to the channel. 25-year-old rifle, probably older than that, because when the guy bought it in 1999, it was used already. So we got that coming up. So I got some videos probably at the end of September because I got so many to edit now. Shooting TAC 22 at 100 yards. I got 3 mixed groups with auto match with my Bergara BMR, so that's be coming up. You want to watch that one? He shocked me. I got a .65 group, then I got a 1.03 inches group, and then the last one I took my time and I got I think it was a .24, .25 group. So yeah, I got that coming, and then coming on there on the 13th, got Willing. And then on the 20th, we got a match here or a challenge. You know, we're going to shoot some dum-dums at 100 yards and then a modified KYL rubber, KYL, from a tripod at 50 yards. So you'll see some short videos of that when we do that. So
Justin, what you got coming up besides bar hunting?
We got a match Sunday. I'm not sure if I'll make it or not. All depends on the bear hunting situation. But hopefully get one tomorrow and get that out of the way. Getting ready for that match the 13th of September. Looking forward to meeting a lot of you guys I haven't met before. It's going to be.
Did you say beating or meeting?
Meeting.
beating.
No, not beating. No.
Get too close to that bar, you're going to
Yeah.
get a beating.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, he said, don't even try, guys. Don't even try. Just show up, but don't even try, right?
me and Chad may or may not have a video coming out where we partake in some dum challenge. So look out for that. Spoiler alert. Have a little friendly competition.
It's a good video.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Justin
I saw it. I saw that video.
Justin couldn't follow directions.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause I saw that video. Yeah, you released it to your.
Oh yeah, you saw
Yeah,
it.
to
'cause it's
paid
a
subscriber. I saw it.
Yeah,
That was
member
funny.
zone,
Yeah, that was funny. That was so funny.
So
Justin, you got a bar dog or?
Nah, I'm still hunting. I was staying.
Okay.
eating them with
I
donuts.
wish I was hunting them with you, man. That'd be fun.
Yep.
I'd
You
take
bake
along
them with
that same
donuts,
flintlock.
Lucky Charms or what?
No, it's illegal to bait, Chad.
I just take
But you
my
can
house
chase them
on
with a
time,
bear
though.
dog up a tree and shoot them. Tell me how that's fair.
Well,
But if you
that
bake-
donut wasn't for the bear. That was for the deer.
Oh, for the raccoons, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you bait the deer to draw in the bear, is that legal?
If you have a sign up deer only.
Yeah. All right, Mike, what you got coming up?
I've got only one video that's completely done. It's been sitting in the queue for a while, but I'm not going to release it for another week or so. But just as it won't be a spoiler, but it's going to be a Veterans Day challenge target that I'm going to release a solid 2 months before to give people the time to shoot that, and it will be it's a two challenges in one. You can do either or, but there's a 50-yard Veterans Day challenge target and a 100-yard challenge target. So that I think is going to get a lot of traction. And again, that's all I'm going to say about it. Um, and then, like I said earlier before the show, I got to get out and do some stuff because I have no content that after I've edited it that I'm happy with releasing. So I got to get out and do something. And it'll probably be more with the Anshoots. I want to do some more steel stuff at distance to promote my upcoming quarter mile chaos shoot that we're going to be doing PRS out to 443 yards here in Minnesota. But I'm waiting for a couple of plates from DM Targets to show up before I do that, because one of the plates that I've done that with before, I gave my guy Troy at DST Precision and his co-worker and the guy that does Cerakoting business down there. We're going to turn a full-size IPSC into the first, the grand prize. The king of quarter mile will get the target that everybody shot at. So, but
That's cool.
So, I don't know what I've got coming up. Put it that way.
I thought you were going to do that third part of shaving lead.
I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, but you brought up a really valid point. Yeah, I've done it out of a 24-inch barrel 2 times. Would it change it if it was out of a 16-inch barrel? Maybe that longer barrel is giving that bullet more time to stabilize. And I didn't even think about it when you said that. That's what I said in the video that I released today with it. The other thing that after I'm at the range, it hit me. I was like, why didn't I bring, this little measuring scale along with me and then measure the bullets, especially that last one where I mangle it and then set it down and go, it weighs this, now it weighs that, to see if that does something. So I am going to do a third video, but I'm going to make it a short video where I will probably just do those things that just talked about here, do a control group, and then just beat the heck out of the bullet and group and see if it does anything out of a shorter barrel. And then I'm going to put that to rest and never do that again.
Hillbilly.
Yeah, and when you shade those bullets, you got to put those filings right there in your rifle. Because when you shade them, all those little filings go right there. So,
I'm dusting it off onto a piece of paper because it's lead. It's worse than white.
Yeah. Oh man, we got videos coming out. I don't think I got any more Cracker Barrel videos. What happened there?
Tell everybody that you got guns, beer, and therapy coming up on Saturday night. There's always a free giveaway.
I was like, I ain't seen that
Cut that out.
It's a little retro.
Yeah, that's pretty cool there. I like it.
Anyway, we do have guns, beer, and therapy coming up tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern, and got videos coming out. Oh my goodness, we got I got some suppressor videos coming out, some bolt action ARs, just a lot of stuff coming. And I will say this, there's only a few days. Well, yeah. This got 30 days in this month? So, is that right? Or 31?
31.
31? Okay,
Yes.
so 2 more days to get over and follow me on X, and it's under USA Hillbilly underscore USA underscore Hillbilly, and I'll be doing a giveaway, and all you gotta do is go over there, screenshot it, and email it to me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm posting a lot of really good deals over there that I cannot post on YouTube. So I'm just trying to help you guys out with some really good, opportunities that companies I work with, I get emails every day. And I mean, sometimes it's just like today only, and so, um, yeah, that's why I'm trying to like get some people to go over there so you don't miss out on those deals. And then also, we'll be winding down the hard seltzer challenge at the end of next month. So we're going to let that go till September. Just because I wanted everybody to be able to have a chance to get in it. So we kind of just let it run all summer. It's been hot, and all that. And so we'll end that at, the end of September. And then I do have some giveaways for that also. And if you think, man, I don't have a 22, I'm into something else. I have it set for everybody. You can shoot pistol, you can shoot BB gun, you can shoot lever action, you can shoot Benchrest. And Benchrest don't mean just pistols. You can use, run what you brung. You can shoot center fire or whatever. And so they have all these targets out, and of course they're on my channel or whatever. You can kind of see, but just email me. I'll get them to you. But we will be giving prizes away for that. I believe the thing on that, though, like I asked you, is to use hashtag, it'll say on the deal, hashtag, what I have the instructions on there. And that way the videos will show up, and that way I won't miss them, and I can get you written down for doing that video. And then if you shoot a hard seltzer, and even if you don't enter the do the shootout for the hard seltzers, if you just film yourself shooting a hard seltzer and use that hashtag, that's a whole separate giveaway. So yeah, we got to get rid of these hard seltzers so these youngins, they don't have to, drink them things. Nobody has to. And so, anyway, yes. Thank you so much for having me, Chad. Man, always fun here.
Thanks for being here. George, what you got coming up?
Got a new camera coming. So hopefully Mike's going to be able to hear me now. And everybody else. So, got some 100-yard shooting to do. I did a little bit of it today. But I probably ain't going to make no more videos much until I get the other camera. Because just watch the videos, you'll see it sucks. I was trying to get my Galaxy to download to my computer, and it would not do it today at all. So, anyway, till we get the other camera, there ain't a lot going to be happening. I believe y'all do without me, though.
No, you make good videos. You just have a little bit of a sound issue, and that's.
You ain't even a good liar, brother.
I enjoy your videos, George.
I watch them.
I don't have no problem hearing your videos.
You do better than I do, then.
Yeah. I only have trouble hearing you when your camera's sitting in certain positions. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's not. But
well, that camera ain't there no more, so.
So Hasbro, what you got coming up, buddy?
Well, tomorrow morning comes out part 2 of your challenge, your No Pros challenge. And spoiler alert, it's a train wreck. but I put it out anyway.
That's right.
But I had fun. I got a couple more behind that, and then trying to work on these older vintage rifles. And I got one I'm working on now, another one coming in this week. And I joined the Anschutz owners group this week, Anschutz Anonymous. So we'll see how that goes. And it'll be a lot of fun. And then maybe in between, I'll practice a little bit for this thing going in Kentucky, but we'll see. I know Justin will be high competition, but we'll see.
I like that name. We need to start a separate group out here, get another channel going, Anschutz Anonymous. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm about to join that group. So
Yep.
I'll be
There you
joining
go.
soon.
Yep.
Most of them's divorced because they spent all their money on the rifle.
Yeah. Can I borrow your scope? Yeah.
Yeah. And Shoots Anonymous followed by Divorce Court. We'll just put them all right there
That's
together.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Steve, what do you got coming up, buddy?
I've got I think 3 or 4 more videos shooting challenge targets coming up. Uh, I'm going to make a video as soon as I can on a rifle that Hillbilly like I picked up. It's a Marlin 880 SQ bolt action 22.
Oh man,
96 model, JM Marlin.
nice.
And it's a pretty nice rifle. I haven't shot it much yet, so I'm not sure how it's going to do, but it's got potential, I believe. And then, like I say, I got to range and do some more shooting. Do want to thank everybody that's took time to watch my videos and everybody that subscribed. A few months ago, I had 1 subscriber, and I think he hit the wrong button. But it's rolled, and I'm just proud that people are interested in what I'm doing. And I want to thank everybody here for the support you give me, because it's really been nice. I appreciate the support and the camaraderie.
Yeah, everybody go over and check out Steve at Living in Southwest Virginia. He's getting some good content coming out there, and definitely has some nice rifles. He's got one that intrigues me a lot, and that's that Marlin. I think everybody's intrigued by, mainly because I'd never seen one like that before. But yeah, good stuff, buddy. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
Got your link up there again down here, fresh in the chat, since I couldn't pin it. I have some videos coming up. We got the BMRX coming up, doing some group testing. We also redeemed ourselves with the bowling challenge put out with Country Rimfire Plus. I went back and shot it with the BMRX and got a better score than I did the last time, because the last time was an absolute train wreck. Justin told y'all earlier we did a little dum-dum shoot of our own, little friendly fun challenge. So that'll be coming out, the 455 against the 52C, and that was after the 455 was properly bedded. So it is shooting better. I have a video coming up of Easy 455 after bedding it. Justin's got a video coming up of his SKS challenge for Chris Lang, and the last thing I've been working on is my Marlin that Rimfire Dave gave me, the Model 25. Y'all know in the last video it didn't shoot the greatest. Had some comments that were made. Some of these people are on YouTube pretty nasty. I had a guy tell me that. I had a guy tell me that if that's the best it's shot, that he'd get rid of it. And I was like, I think you missed the whole point about it being sentimental and what happened to my childhood rifle and all that. But no, he wasn't having it. Get rid of the damn thing, he said. So, anyways, after I got home from that shoot, I decided to further investigate. I looked down the barrel. There was 4 inches of rust from the crown 4 inches back. Pitting, very bad pitting. Dave didn't know it was there. Dave had 5 of those rifles. He picked out the one that appearance-wise looked the best, and that's what he gave me. So anyways, I got on eBay and was able to find a factory barrel. Someone had posted pictures of their bore scope camera down the barrel. The barrel looked perfect. 30 beans for a replacement factory Model 25 barrel. Went back to the range, just done a quick video, put some Cinerex in it, shot 2 groups. The second group was a 0.5 inch group at 50 yards, which was a lot better than its first showing. That was with the new barrel. Now, the trigger on this gun was like pulling a boat anchor out of the water. and it had a catch in it.
It was a
Just
high
greedy
point trigger.
Do what now?
It was a high point trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It had a greedy spot in it. It would pull, and it had a catch in it, and then it would break, and it was just horrible. So yesterday, I installed a new Rifle Basics trigger in my Marlin 25, and it's got a 1 pound pull, and we're going back to the range to see if we can get better than a 1/2 inch group. Because that's what we do. We keep playing with these things and we make them better. We don't give up.
We keep spending
And
money.
this, shh, don't, don't tell that stuff on the air. People could go back and watch these things.
Like your wife.
Yeah. Anyways, I think the next time I take this Marlin 25 to the range, it's going to make a showing. And if it just shoots 1/2 inch groups at 50, it's a pencil barreled rifle that cost 80 beans back when Kmart was in business, and that is good enough for me. So, anyways, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed. I appreciate everybody being here in the side chat. A lot of you have already dropped out. We're down to 15 viewers now. I appreciate everybody in the panel for joining on and helping me make this show happen. Next week, we're taking a little different direction. So I have decided to let some of the panelists come up with their own itinerary and topic. And next week, Justin Lowe will be bringing the topic and the discussion. So I look forward to seeing what that's about. But it could be anything Benchrest that you want to talk about. You bring that to the table, and pictures to show or discussions or whatever. And let's just see what the panelists have that they want to bring to the table instead of me making up the topics every week. We're going to give everybody the opportunity to bring their own topics to the table. And Justin's going to take the first stab at it. So good night, everybody. Darwin and Randy K. And appreciate y'all being here. And once again, I appreciate all you panelists. But with that being said, tell them good night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Not all.
Hey, y'all come back.